Right, good morning, everybody. This is Kevin speaking. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. This is our first ever webinar, so please, as Eddie said, bear with us. This is quite exciting for us. We've spent a lot of time and efforts investing into this, and we hope that you guys will be as excited as we are. So what we're doing now is we're investing. We've had continuous and strong growth over the last 3 years. And that's been thanks to all the dealers out there, you guys out there who've been supporting us consistently and loyally, and you've been looking after our interests, and we've been looking after yours. So we really want to thank you for all that. We're investing quite heavily into the future because there's a lot of exciting things coming. One of the things we've done is we've taken on extra employees. We've taken on 2 extra employees already this last financial year, and we should be welcoming a few new ones in the next few weeks and months. The really big thing that we've done at the moment is we have engaged Greg Eckstein, all the way from Singapore. Greg is a Motorola channel consultant, and he's been consulting IT companies, especially Motorola, over the last 20 years around the world on how to build and launch various programs, and he's spent a lot of time working with us on this Ace of Spades program. So right now, I just want to hand it over to Louise Barsley from Motorola Solutions Australia.
Good morning, all. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. I just want to give you a little bit of background on myself. I've been in the radio communication industry for 19 years. I joined Motorola in 2016 in the rentals department, moving on into the sales department. I've been working with Ace Communications since 2019, and just the outstanding growth and opportunity that you guys are bringing Ace is doing is fabulous, and Motorola really appreciates everything that you are doing and investing. We have really big plans for the Ace family. In what this Ace of Spades program is world class. We're 100% supported behind it, and dealers, we're going to help grow your business as well as Ace's business. In that, Motorola are also going to be bringing in sales training and also technical training, moving into 2019 and onto 2020 and on into the future. Again, I just want to thank you so much for your support and the opportunity that you are bringing our way. I'll pass you on to Kevin.
Thanks, Louise. Thanks. Right, so I might just add in here that if any of you have any questions at any stage of this webinar, just please send them in. Just use your chat bar, and we'll get to them at the end of the webinar, and we'll leave a place open for questions and answers. So one of the things in the two-way radio in the two-way radio industry that we have noticed is that the industry is changing rapidly, and if you guys have been awake and alert, you will see how quickly this industry is changing. We've gone from analog to digital to almost to cellular level, 5G, and it's happening very, very quickly. Now, we have to adapt because if we don't adapt, things are going to happen without us getting involved. So we're growing, and we hope to take some of you with us on this exciting pathway. We recognize that this change is happening, and you guys have got to come with us. We really hope that you will adapt your business with us in future. I now hand over to Greg Eckstein of Channel Partners.
Thank you, Kevin, and welcome everyone to this webinar, and we look forward to just giving you a short overview of the program. As Kevin mentioned, I am based in Singapore and the founder of a company called Channel Partners, and we are a channel strategy consulting company working with just the 50 largest IT and communications companies in the world. So we work with Facebook, we work with Google, we work with Amazon, IBM, and Motorola, as Kevin mentioned, the last 20 years. I've worked very closely with the Motorola channel on a global basis. So in the design of this program, we're trying to take everything that we've learned and create a very simple program, which is very simple for you to engage, and a program which is simply in addition to the current relationship that you have with ACE. So this program isn't one where it requires you to sign anything. It's just additional support and value that ACE wants to bring to its partnership with you. So as Kevin mentioned, the changes are really behind this, and we want to be proactive to support you and your business as the industry evolves. The program itself, as you can see, has 4 categories. The Ace of Spades, the black logo you can see here on the left, is the highest level. Second is the Ace of Diamonds, the Ace of Hearts, and Ace of Clubs. Now, we'll be contacting you beginning next week to let you know where you have fit into the program, and it's based on contribution the last 12 months. And as we're just launching this program, we're just trying to get a feel for where everyone would fit in and where we can deliver maximum value. ACE will continue to provide incentive programs throughout the year as they've done in the past as a part of this program. So those incentives will now be under the Ace of Spades umbrella. A very exciting part of the Ace of Spades program, which is in addition to the relationship that you currently have with ACE, is that we will be providing enablement for you in various mediums to help you address maybe technical areas that you want to improve upon, sales or business transformation or increasing profitability, etc. And I'll show you some of those programs in a little bit. But it's important to know your current partnership with ACE will not change in any way, and you know, that's what ACE is all about, is that personal touch and building that family and partnership of dealers around Australia to grow everyone's business. Here's a simple outline of the program. So you can see the 4 levels on the first category on the left. The main change that this will, and main value that this brings to all of you is that for the dealers that qualify in the Ace of Spades or Diamonds program, you will now have an individual account manager who will support you and be talking with you and try to help you as much as possible. The Ace of Hearts and Ace of Clubs, you will continue to get the same support that you have in the past through phone or email, etc. The contribution aspect of the program is the incentive programs that I mentioned earlier, and those will be announced on a quarterly basis. Those are meant to be fair and open to everyone in the ACE network, so that doesn't matter if you're large, small, medium, there will be a way for you to be able to engage in the incentive programs. And then finally, a big key aspect, as I mentioned earlier, is the enablement addition to the dealer network. And ILT means instructor-led training. That will continue, as you can imagine. Other forms of enablement, as you can see, are e-learning. So we're trying to take certain topics that everyone needs to know and move those to a platform where we can deliver e-learning to you in a very simple and interesting way in maybe 15-minute courses. Webinars, that's what we're doing now. This is an effective way to get communication to all of you. So all of you will be able to access some level or form of enablement going forward. For those larger dealers, the Ace of Spades and Diamonds, you will be getting very simple one-page business plans to help us better understand you and you better understand ACE, to help us get aligned in the coming financial year so we can leverage each other's resources and assets to grow our business. Here is a scope of the enablement program and just a few of the topics. Maybe this is only half of what we call the phase 1 topics that we're currently building and delivering for all of you. So you can see the very top courses, and many of you know Grant will be leading the instructor-led training. These are mostly technical courses, but you can see 3 of them. We have plans to move to e-learning by the end of the year. So both options will be available for some time, but as you can see, and as Kevin mentioned, the industry's evolving, and at ACE, we're also trying to evolve and deliver using modern technology the information and support that you need. There at the bottom, you can see 1-minute videos. So for example, why ACE? We want to build simple 1-minute videos to give you information about, you know, what is available at ACE and why ACE if you're in a competitive situation, and why having a value-added distribution partner like ACE, why does that help you and help you win more business? Now, in terms of the features of the program, the features of the Ace of Spades is growth. That's the entire purpose of of building a program that we hope that you find easy to engage and leverage going further. The program, as you'll see later, is to help you grow your business profitably and also to help you grow your relevance in the market space. The 4 categories I mentioned earlier, we will be contacting you beginning next week to let you know where you fit into the program. Thirdly, with the important feature is that the enablement that we provide to you will be based on industry best practices. So I was a dealer for 6 years, for example, and when I was a dealer, I always wanted to know what are other dealers doing, what's working and what's not working. And that's the type of enablement that we want to bring to you, which really leverages all of our experience around the world in this industry to help you get those insights. So as you can see at the bottom, instructor-led training will continue. E-learning are being built. Videos are being built. There will be an ACE YouTube channel, which we'll send a link to you in due time, where you can access these videos for free, and they can be on your mobile devices, etc. If you're driving to an appointment, you want to get updated on certain topics. Advantages of the program. We feel that being a part of a community gives all of us more strength. And I know that when I was a dealer, we were sharing information and creating white papers and industry best practices to try and lift the level of all the boats in the ACE network. So that is a very important advantage, I think, of the Ace of Spades program. The incentives, you'll notice that we intend to have national incentives and competitions and programs, and also at the state level. There will also be incentives that are more subjective around maybe most improved, because we want all the dealers to feel that they have a fair chance to win incentives and get recognition that they deserve. And then finally, being able to leverage that almost ongoing, always available mobile enablement to help you adapt your business and remain relevant is a very key advantage of the program. Finally, the benefits. Our goal is to grow our business with all of you a modest 15% this year. So we feel that that's achievable based on, as Kevin had mentioned, the continuous growth over the past 3 years. So we just want to go step by step. We feel that all of us having a target of 15% is good, and it's good also to align around growth objectives together. Secondly, a huge benefit of the program is the types of training. So you'll notice there's a word there, industry solutions. So one industry best practice that we've seen is by working with companies like Motorola, we try to understand for each vertical industry, mining, for example, or transportation or logistics, what does a modern radio solution look like? What are the components of that solution? How much services can be attached? How much accessories can be attached? And how do we maximize the profitability of our dealers when they go into these vertical industries? So one thing that we'll be delivering to you this year is what we call our industry solution stacks, or industry solution sets, where we want to show you what are the components, what's the revenue associated, how much gross profit would be generated by selling a solution like that, and what would the ongoing financial benefits be. Secondly, business transformation. All of us see the industry changing rapidly. We want to be on the forefront and give you information to help you think about how to adapt or change or improve your business, again, based on industry best practices, all for the purpose of driving the value that you bring to your customers and the profitability of your transactions. And then finally, a huge benefit, this is an extension to what we've been doing at ACE for many years in terms of supporting you and giving you the attention that you deserve. So this program is a supplemental to that ACE partnership that you've had over the years. Now with that, I'll pass over to Eddie to talk about the engagement of the program. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Greg, Louise, and Kevin. Yeah, hi guys. As you all know, I'm that person who spams the inboxes and delivers the messages, including this one. But yes, we are focusing on a more efficient way of communications, and we are slowly increasing our methods of delivering through this program. So as mentioned by Greg, we will continue to do business as usual at ACE, which includes the usual newsletters and emails. But we are striving for and adding more through this program. The ACE Communications team will be contacting all the dealers throughout next week to inform and discuss this program with you and clarify this dealer program, and where each individual dealer is positioned within this program. You know, Greg has mentioned a lot of things, and there's a lot of new offerings and incentives we're doing, but I just want to reiterate that the goal of this program and the challenges that we at ACE have faced is that we will not take away anything. So it's business as usual. We're just adding more. So all the categories, all the incentives are just add-ons. So we're going to keep to that model. That's what ACE has always been about. And we're going to strive for that plan of growth. As mentioned in that last part of the slide, if we don't plan for growth, we won't grow. So basically, that's that. We'll be contacting you guys in the next few weeks and clarify all of this. And with that, I will pass you on to Kevin with the closing statements.
Hey, well, thanks everybody for joining us. That's pretty much it. Short and sweet. We don't want to keep you too long. I'm looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to 2019 and 20. Growth ahead of us. The prospects are there. It's really good. The industry is starting to simmer again, and we see things happening across the country. We see activities from across the board. All the dealers, everybody is starting to warm up, and I think the economy, certainly for the two-way radio sector, is going to be bright in the future for the next couple of years. Again, just reminding you what Eddie said. This program is nothing different. If you're not interested and you don't want to get involved in any of the ins and outs, we're not forcing this on you. There's no contractual obligations. We're not going to get you to sign or commit to anything. This is all in addition. And if you have any questions, please use the little chat box, and we'll try and get to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining.